Welcome. Welcome. I am Michael Seymour, president of Alexandria Technical and Community College. With me on stage is Jessica Baggett, Student Senate President, and Greg Razanen, Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs. Greg is retiring after 30 years of service at ATCC. This is his last graduation. Thank you, Greg, for your many years of service. As president of ATCC, and on behalf of the faculty, staff, administration, we congratulate the class of 2021 on their significant milestone. The class of 2021 will be remembered forever as they faced many challenges during the pandemic. Despite the disruption and uncertainty, the class of 2021 earned this award in unique fashion. Your family, friends, faculty, and staff who supported your journey will continue to cheer for your success. And now, as an alumnus, you are forever part of the Alexandria Technical and Community College family. You are a legend. At this time, please stand for the national anthem, which will be sung by Jennifer Maloney.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Jennifer. It is my pleasure to preside over the college's 60th annual commencement ceremony. This is one of 3 ceremonies today and features our health, business, and liberal arts graduates. We hope family and friends are tuned in online to celebrate your accomplishments with us. For those of you unfamiliar with some of the college's customs related to commencement, let me provide a brief explanation. The gold-colored stoles are worn by those who are in the Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Phi Theta Kappa is an honor society in the 2-year colleges comprised of students in degree and diploma programs. These students must have earned a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. The red, white, and blue cords you see are worn by graduates who have served in one of the branches of the United States military. It is a nice way for us to say thank you to our veterans. I am now happy to introduce Dr. Devinder Malhotra, Chancellor of the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities System.
Congratulations, class of 2021. I am Devinder Malhotra, Chancellor of Minnesota State. Graduation is a big achievement under any circumstances. The resolve and resiliency you have demonstrated through your studies are all the more remarkable in light of the challenges this global health crisis has thrown your way. Your academic accomplishments are truly impressive. It's called commencement because it is the beginning of things to come. It's an exciting time. As we look forward, you are our future. Your educational achievement is key to realizing your dreams and career goals, as well as to promoting a shared prosperity that will benefit others. The skills, experience, and knowledge you acquired will undoubtedly enrich our communities and our state. Graduates, this last year of your educational journey has been unlike any that we could have imagined for you. Learning during COVID brought around many challenges, but you have developed tremendous tenacity and adaptability. Today marks a seminal moment in your educational journey. I join with your family, friends, faculty, and staff who supported you in honoring and celebrating you. We are all so proud of you, and we will continue to root for your success. Go forward with an open mind and a generous heart.
Michelle Fischbach is a wife, mom, grandma, attorney, and U.S. Congresswoman for Minnesota's 7th District. Prior to being elected to Congress, Michelle served as in the Minnesota Senate for more than 2 decades, including as the first female president of the Minnesota Senate, and was our 49th lieutenant governor. A native Minnesotan, Michelle received a BA in Political Science and Economics from St. Cloud State University and a JD from William Mitchell College of Law. She and her husband, Scott, have 2 adult children and 5 grandchildren and live in the Paynesville area. Michelle is a champion for Minnesota families. She is also a champion of our graduates.
This is Congresswoman Michelle Fischbach, and I represent Minnesota's 7th District. I want to congratulate you all on your graduation. Alexandria Technical and Community College has helped you in your journey. The circumstances over the past year have been challenging, to say the least. But you made it, and you're ready to continue your journey. No matter what that journey holds, may the knowledge you've gained and the experiences you've had guide you in your future, and never stop chasing your dreams. Life will surely have its ups and downs, but remember to work hard and use every challenge as an opportunity. You'd be surprised what great things might come from the most unlikely circumstances. Keep your heart and your mind open and never stop learning. Reach your goals and strive to do your best. I have no doubt you will continue to make your friends, family, and community very proud. Again, congratulations and God bless.
Thank you, Congresswoman Fischbach. Now to introduce our student speaker is Dean Steve Richards.
We are pleased to have one of our graduates deliver a commencement address today. Sebastian Ahamada is graduating with an Associate in Applied Science degree in Business Management. Sebastian is also a 2018 graduate of ATCC's Exercise Science program. Sebastian is from Barranquilla, Colombia, and moved to the Alexandria area in 2nd grade, where he completed elementary and high school education. Sebastian is also finishing up an AAS degree in accounting and then will be transferring to a 4-year university to major in finance with an emphasis in investment banking or corporate finance. Sebastian?
How's everyone doing today? Good, I hope. I would just like to start by saying what an honor it is to be one of this year's commencement speakers. I would like to thank Dean Steve Richards for that warm introduction, Katie Trombley for her guidance as I prep for today, and all of the instructors present. They pushed us to the light at the end of the tunnel, and for that, let's give them a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. For a second, imagine this. The first leaf has hit the ground, and the semester has freshly sprung. You're back in your first day as a student at Alexandria College. How does it feel? What's the smell? Is there a specific color that comes to mind? Are you excited? Nervous? Now imagine if you could give yourself just one piece of advice, knowing what you know now, what would it be? Get straight A's, study hard, finish school, hopefully. Well, I know what mine would be. Get ready to become a new person, an improved version of yourself. Throughout our tenure at Alexandria College, we have all been presented with challenges to overcome. These obstacles, though challenging, they were never the same, but we accomplished them. Maybe yours was the fear of dealing with real-life clients in Greg's client training programs. Maybe it was the fear of speaking in front of a room in one of Katie Trombley's public speaking courses. Maybe it was writing your thesis for Tammy Wheats in one of her composition courses. Maybe it presented itself as an ethical dilemma in one of Christine Hollerman's Socrates cafes. Or maybe, in my case, it was banging your head on the table during Mark Mavison's Principles 1 class, just trying to figure out why the debits, credits, and dang-its wouldn't balance at the end of the day. Only accountants will have got that joke. Regardless of the challenges we faced, we overcame. With fortitude and with vision, we forge ahead to create, to innovate, and to change the world. Graduates, remember this. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. That is a quote by Tim Naki, and that is one of my favorite ones that I've heard today. I am proud to be one of our Alexandria College's graduates of 2021. Within this room, there is a lot of talent. There is. But above that, within this room, there is determination. Within this room, there's a lot of poise. Within this room, there is persistency, discipline, and consistency. Who graduated in the middle of a global pandemic? I want to hear you say it. We did. Come on, you can do better than that. Again, who graduated in the middle of a global pandemic? We did. Who forged ahead and who got their education, whether in a classroom or on Zoom? I want to hear you say it. We did. Be proud. This is a serious accomplishment. To quote the great Jerry Rice, today I will do what others won't, so tomorrow I can do what others can't. Yes, there were many times when we knew giving up was an option, but it was never the decision. When morale was low due to lack of normality, it was our family and our friendships that pushed us to keep going. It was our sense of community. Keep your friends close and your family close, for no dream or goal is worth achieving if done so all alone. I will say that again. No goal or dream is worth achieving if done so on your own. Now, as great as our achievements are, and as much support as we are fortunate to have, fellow graduates, how fortunate are we to have a faculty and administration that worked diligently to ensure classes remain where they should be, on campus. Though advised to close the college, and make classes virtual, President Seymour, along with the rest of the school's faculty and administration, made a bold move. With an executive decision, it was them who put in the overtime so we could enjoy our time building our futures, our time building relationships, our time, which we once took for granted. It is that kind of leadership that inspires initiative. It is that kind of initiative that sets an example. And it is that kind of an example that has the potential to change the world. Yes, today marks a great success. Today marks the beginning of an exciting yet perilous journey. However, today should be just as much as celebrating our success as it is recognizing our mistakes along the way. You see, the biggest obstacle for me wasn't the execution of this speech. It wasn't the planning or the writing. It was figuring out how I'm going to captivate a room full of accomplished and sophisticated graduates such as yourselves. But I realized what I have to share is the same thing you have to share, and you, and even you. Our own story. It's what keeps us the same, but makes us unique. Our own story. You see, the reason I decided to pursue a business degree stems from one particular failure of mine. Out of all the dinks and dents I've caused in my life, this one took the cake, at least up to that point. In 2018, I moved to Moorhead to pursue an undergrad at the time. At the time, I did personal training as an independent contractor in Alec, and eventually as I spanned it out in Moorhead. It was hard, maintaining work and school balanced, but I am stubborn by nature, so I was determined to get through it. In the end, as it turns out, I bit off more than I could chew. The more I tried to find the balance, the more the scales tipped, not in my favor, graduates. I prioritized work over school, so I started dropping classes to free up my schedule. I was letting a lot of people down, as well as myself. To make a long story short, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Diversify. That year, we were hit with a nasty polar vortex. Some areas in Minnesota hit 60 below zero, and would you want to go out and train if it was 60 below zero? Neither did my clients. The gig was up. I wish I could stand here and talk about how I pushed through, how I stomached the failure, how I focused on my education, but that's not the case. I decided to take a step back and start over. Some would have called that dropping out. But you see, time is a curious phenomenon. Time can bore, it can heal, can build some things up while tearing others down. And as time went on, I realized I wasn't bad at what I did. I was just a lousy businessman. However, this sparks a conversation for an intriguing topic. Walt Disney was at one point fired for lacking imagination. Oprah was at one point seen as unfit for TV. And it wasn't until the age of 62, somewhere in the 60s, that Colonel Sanders, with his Social Security checks, developed and pitched his chicken recipe to many restaurants all over, where all of them said no. As we know now, he started his own franchise. He didn't let those no's get in his way. He saw what could be, and he made it happen. Upon beginning your careers, or going forth to further your education, there will inevitably be times when you have to backtrack and start over, like I did just there. There might be times it seems like you hit the end of the road, and there will be times when you have to find 10,000 ways to do it wrong before figuring out that one way of doing it correctly. You see, what made Walt Disney, what made Oprah succeed, or anyone now that you see with major success, wasn't being cut from a different cloth, wasn't being special. They saw, again, what could be, and they made it a reality. In other words, persistency, discipline, and consistency are the cornerstones of success. As Zig Ziglar would say, you don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Now, graduates, I ask you one more time, close your eyes and imagine, once again, you're back in your first day of fall classes. The first winter chill sneaks into your sleeves as you notice the leaves changing colors, marking the turning of the seasons. As you look to your right, you notice yourself walking to your first day of class on your first day of school. Notice how much you've grown. Aren't you proud? We are Alexandria College's graduating class of 2021. Can I get a hoorah? Thank you.
Thank you, Sebastian, for that great address. I'm Mark Anderson, the Vice Chair of Alexandria Technical and Community College Community Advisory Committee. Graduates, will you please stand? On behalf of the faculty and administration, and by the authority of the Board of Trustees of Minnesota State, I declare the assembled students from the Alexandria Technical and Community College have met the graduation requirements and standards for the respective certificates, diplomas, degrees, programs as set forth by Minnesota State and the state of Minnesota. It is my great privilege to present the class of 2021.
Thank you, Mark. I'm Jeff Wild. I'm the Vice President of Advancement and Outreach and also the Executive Director of the Foundation. Graduates, at this time, please turn your tassels from the right side to the left side. Woohoo! I want to extend to you my personal congratulations in your academic achievement, as well as congratulations on behalf of the Alexandria Technical and Community College Foundation. Please stay in touch as you go about and enter the workforce. We're very, very proud of you. At this time, faculty members will introduce themselves and present their graduates. You can be seated. Thank you.
All right, introducing the graduates from the business programs, accounting, business management, fashion management, marketing and sales, and paralegal. say we're going to pause the ceremony. We got a medical emergency. We'll resume the ceremony. We had a medical emergency. Our thoughts and prayers are with the student as we continue the ceremony. Presenting the business programs, which include accounting, business management, business transfer pathway, fashion management, marketing and sales management, paralegal, and retail management, is Ms. Karen Mavison.
Sebastian Ahamada, Bahrain, Kenya, Colombia, Business Management. Trevor Asano, Miltona, Business Management. Rebecca Dunn, Cannon Falls, Retail Management Certificate. Lauren Herman, New Richmond, Transfer Pathway Business and Liberal Arts AA. Haley Jurgensen, Alexandria, Paralegal. Alessandra Kohlberg, Montevideo, Fashion Management, Retail Management Certificate. Colton Lasota, Alexandria, Business Management. Jay Manders, Osakis, Business Management, Transfer Pathway, Accounting, Retail Management Certificate. Brittany Moen, Henning, Business Management. Deanna Mekadek, Purim, Transfer Pathway Business. Cameron Murphy, Alexandria, Business Management. Kimberly Olson, Osakis, Transfer Pathway Business, Retail Management Certificate. Charity Mix, Alexandria, Retail Management Certificate. Adriana Post, Osakis, Business Management, Retail Management Certificate. Donna Reiners, Brooklyn Center, Paralegal. Lauren Richmond, Alexandria, Business Management. Paige Rain, Farmington, Accounting, Retail Management Certificate. Tyler Schoenrock, Alexandria, Business Management, Retail Management Certificate. Shanna Schofield, Alexandria, Business Management, Retail Management Certificate. Elena Shores, Evansville, Business Management. Marie Sapur, Vesta, Business Management, Fashion Management. Allie Vogel, Maple Lake, Business Management. Akimi Zacher, Parker's Prairie, Business Management. We have several graduates who are attending virtually. They include Carly Ashman from Benson, Marketing and Retail Management. Haley Bork, St. Cloud, Paralegal. Heather Bowman, Transfer Pathway Business. Brady Burgow, Business Management, Marketing. Ryan Fitzgerald, Alexandria, Business Management, Marketing. Carter Fuchs, Garfield, Business Management, Marketing. Tyson Holscher, Alexandria, Marketing. Melissa Komsala, Sauk Rapids, Paralegal. Jarrett Coonan, Byron, Illinois, Transfer Pathway. Sophia Martin, Brandon, Business Management. Maria Ricks, Ashby, Transfer Pathway Business. Tate Runge, Business Management, Diploma. Lisa Swanson, Grand Forks, North Dakota, Transfer Pathway.
Thanks, Karen. Introducing our Cybersecurity, Virtualization, and Network and our Computer Information System graduates is Logan Martinez.
It is my honor to present the Cybersecurity graduates of 2021. Justin Anderson of Lowry. Brady Bach of New York Mills. Cody Bertram of Belgrade. Grant Bodway of Detroit Lakes. Brian Cecile of Starbuck. Nicole Dolan of Alexandria. Anthony Furman of Fergus Falls. Reese Heinze of Sauk Center. Hunter Larson of Breezy Point. Louis Lindner of Alexandria. Grant Nelson of Brandon. Jamie Pettit, Sauk Center. Ulysses Rangel of Melrose. Reed Risch of Alexandria. Chris Smeezing of Sauk Center. Joss Schuck of Alexandria. And Tristan Staples of Alexandria. Thank you.
Thanks, Logan. Introducing our early childhood education graduates and human service practitioner is Ms. Joni Jacobson.
I am honored to introduce our early childhood education graduates, both of the AS degree, the AAS degree, and the diploma. First, we have Jasmine Doyle Lucan. Next, Ethan Goulet Benson. Abby Heron, Freeport. Natasha Jost, Osakis. Haley Kep, Garfield. Mariah Meyer, Greenwald. Macy Murch, Browerville. Georgiana Russ, Melrose. Mary Whalen, Alexandria. And Nicole Witt, Alexandria. Attending online, not with us today, Stephanie Dungeon, Wabasso. Tessa Hager, Sartell. Brianna Young, Long Prairie. And my next program that I get to announce today is our Human Services Practitioner graduates. We have Emily Garrids from Albany, and attending online, Megan Glimsdahl from Appleton.
Thank you, Joni. Introducing our exercise science graduates is Greg Lanners.
I'm proud to announce the 2021 exercise science graduates. Mariah Anderson from Starbuck. Morgan Blair, Starbuck. Zachary Beckerman, Melrose. Anna Erline from Charlotte, North Carolina. Samantha Franzese from Wheaton. Isaac Hetland, Osakis. Danielle Holmvig, Sauk Rapids. Mackenzie Jacobs, Alexandria. Cameron Knoll from Albany. Bennett Caranda from Alexandria. Jairo Lopez from Alexandria. Craig Murato, Parker's Prairie. Remington Meager from Long Prairie. Nathan Pitson from Glenwood. Andrew Warren, Parker's Prairie. Philip Wagoner from Alexandria. And Victoria Whittington from Little Falls.
Thank you, Greg. Introducing our liberal arts and science graduates, including the biology transfer pathway, history transfer pathway, psychology, and individualized studies, is Tamara Wheats.
Good afternoon. I am so proud and delighted to present to you the 2021 graduates of the Liberal Arts and Sciences Transfer Pathways and Individualized Studies program. Anna Allen, Daniel Amen, Kirsten Bergquist, Michaela Balke, Lucas Bitson, Sadie Boris, Regan Brovold, Natasha Butler, Mackenzie Carlson, Riley Clark, Brooke Denny, Anna Doherty, Carissa Downing, Jenna Iden, Misha Harsted, Mary Heipel, Ashley Hensel, Jenna Henricks, Benjamin Kakak, Isaac Kent, Reese Klein, Crystal Lunzer, Greta McCleary, Jack McNamee, Ashley McParland, Brea Meyer, Alasia Nelson, Brittany Rigo, Marissa Riley, Desiree Ruprecht, Anna Schrader, Mia Sheldon, Cooper Skalski, Caitlin Tom, Andrew Wagner, and Jacob Wilson. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you. Now introducing our graduates of our Medical Laboratory Technician Program and Phlebotomy Technician is Ms. Wanda Haber.
Our outstanding medical lab and phlebotomy students include Allie Agnes Benson, Gabby Palmer Carlos, Serena Timp Melrose, Ashley Drews Alexandria, Logan Johnson Danvers, Sydney Roloff Wells, Elizabeth Sasma Perham.
Thank you, Wanda. Introducing our graduates from our Medical Administrative Specialist Program and Medical Coding Specialist Program is Ms. Lindsay Klemick.
Graduating with a medical coding diploma, Kirsten Gunnick, Ortonville. Graduating with a double major in medical coding specialist and medical administrative specialist degree, Jennifer Vanslow, Long Prairie. Asia Stewart, Dawson. Graduating with us virtually today are Sierra Barton, Amanda Miller, Diana Schultz, Kate Warnert, Gabrielle Yell, Rachel Asnes, Tiffany Arneson, Jenna Douglas, Elise Kopeka, Shelley Luzy, and Amber Pelzer.
Thank you, Lindsay. Announcing our graduates from our Speech Language Pathology Assistant Program is Miss Nancy Toole.
On behalf of myself and Stacy Denny and Matt Parker, we want to congratulate our class of 2021. Mackenzie Carrier Dent, Tori Johnson Lanesboro, Christina Kiddock Waverly, Jana Knutson Cocato, Ashley Ladwig Vining, Alyssa Murphy Shaprowski Fargo, Nikki Rockenstock Blackdock. We also have some that could not be with us today that we want to honor. They are Olivia Anton Rogers, Brianna Davis, Belle Plaine, Lindy Erdman, Minneapolis, Sydney Foster, Cass Lake, Carrie Hampel, Wahpeton, North Dakota, Anna Helseth, Minnetonka, Hannah Holmgren, Wilmer, Tiffany Kashheimer, Buffalo, Caitlin Koschel, Cold Spring, Susan Merkins, Perham, Jamie Oberg, Hibbing, Christine Neer, Wenatchee, Washington, Jacqueline Piper, Edina, Stephanie Plutko, Baudette, Candace Stengel, Piers, Heather Swenson, Hardwood, North Dakota, and Isabel White, Hastings, Minnesota. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. Now introducing the names of our online retail management certificate program is Ms. Chris Davey.
Hello. I would like to congratulate our 2021 Retail Management Certificate graduates on behalf of our entire business division. Lisa Anderson, Grove City, John Becker, Isle, Heidi Chandler, Little Falls, Melissa Dombrock, St. Paul, Casey Flanagan, Princeton, Angie Geinger, Albany, Samuel Henke, Mandan, North Dakota, Michelle Hoppy, Barnesville, Lexi Lanning, Inver Grove Heights, Raleigh Liedal, Moorhead, Catherine Matapano, Otsego, Charity Mix, Alexandria, Josh Morey, Sauk Rapids, Justin Scoville, Horwood, Winston Shaw, Roseville, and Brenda Wold, Roberts, Wisconsin. Thank you.
Before we conclude this ceremony, student leaders would like to thank family and friends for their support of our graduates. We would also like to thank our dedicated faculty and staff.
Best wishes to all our graduates as they enter the next chapter of their lives. Please stay in touch. Thank you and have a great rest of the day.